welcome to this week's video. So we're going to talk about, I'll just put my glasses on, where we point you to. We're not telling you what to think, how to think. I never tell anyone what to do, really. I don't. We just point you. So a good coach, a teacher, always points a person to the highest coach and teacher, and that's within you. We just point the way to your own wisdom, and that's all we have to do. So it's really easy. It's really simple and easy, but can be a bit hard.
How can it be both?
Well, it's simple, but not always easy. So what we point you to is your own wisdom within inside you, and assume that the person or the thing that you want is already within you. You've already got that power. If it's more confidence you want, that's already there. So it's not denying the fact, or that you think the fact that you're shy. You don't have to put any attention on, well, I'm shy and I'll try and get rid of these thoughts that I think I'm shy. No, it's putting your attention on you're confident, because you have the whole scope of every character within you. And where you put your attention, that grows. So if you're putting your attention on, I don't want to be shy, I don't want to be shy, well, that's going to grow to more shyness. So if you just put it on, I am confident, and don't think how I'm going to get that, just go within and see yourself being that person.
But also, if you're putting your attention on, I am confident with the feeling that you're shy, or putting your attention on, I am confident because I need not to be shy, then you're still putting your focus, you're still shining your light, your awareness on, I'm shy.
Yeah.
So it's really, so that's when you said it's like, it's really easy.
Well,
it's simple. It's simple.
Not always easy.
It's simple. That it is simple, but doing it is the hardest part, isn't it? Because it's a really simple idea that what you put your focus on expands and gets bigger. But a lot of the time we focus on what we don't want rather than what we do want.
Yeah.
Because we think by focusing. So say for instance, I want to feel more confident, but if I'm coming from the state of, because I'm not confident at all, then you're focusing, what you're really focusing on the lack of it, the lack of not having the confidence rather than the confidence. So it's just being aware that what you're aware of being is being you. Yeah. So that's so if you have to put your attention on what you want, not what you don't want. It's
just practice different than what we've always been told from growing up. We've always been told the opposite, really. Well, most people have. So it's just being aware of not just your thoughts and your thinking, is your feelings. Your feelings, I think, are one of the best indicators, really, to say you're going the wrong way, because you always have that like yucky feeling within you, and all that is, it's nothing to get worried about. It's just an indicator saying, no, that's the wrong way, or you're putting all your tension on this outside, whatever is that's stressing you out, and then trying to fix that from outside, and that's not where you fix it. And the indicator is your stress that you're feeling, is to look back within yourself towards that wisdom, to that peace within you, to let everything go that you can see on the outside, and then your mind becomes quieter and quieter, and clarity comes through, and then you know what to do. But when your mind's all whizzing about, looking at all these outside things, and you're feeling the stress of that, it's just going to grow, because that's where your awareness, that's where your attention is. Yeah. And it is doing the opposite of what we've always been taught, is putting those problems down. It isn't putting your head in the sand, it's just putting them down and giving yourself some peace and space within, and then focus on what makes you feel happy. And people seem to think, no, but I need to focus on this problem, but you grow in that problem. You need to focus on what makes you happy, because then you get peace and clarity. And then the problem I've seen, I know you have, always seems to sort itself out. You get an idea, or someone says something and you think, oh, that's simple. Why didn't I think of that? But you didn't think of it of the time, because your mind was too messy.
But I can prove that it works, because just do it the opposite way. It won't be good, but it'll prove it works. Think of something that you really don't want to happen and constantly think about it as much as you can and get the feeling of that, and see how, by thinking about something that doesn't happen, how more thoughts about that will grow, and it'll get bigger and bigger, and then think, and then and what will it feel like? And then before you know it, if you constantly think about that all day long, which lots of people do, if they've got a problem, they constantly think about it, so it grows and grows and grows, and the feeling gets worse. So if that's how it works that way, isn't it obvious it works the opposite as well?
Yeah.
So what you put your attention on, if you put your attention on something lovely and nice and good things, and constantly just keep thinking about them, and people say, oh, but you can't do that, this is the real world, but everything starts from in here. And as soon as you take your attention off something and put it on something else, where's it gone? It's gone. It just, unless you keep going back to it, well, that's you going back to it yourself.
Yeah, and making it alive, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giving it power, because you are the power, and what your awareness and what you put your attention on grows.
Yeah. So it's assuming that you already are that confident person or that calm person, whatever it is you wanting. Assume that's it already, and you don't need to deny that you're not, because the denying will make it grow. But assuming that you are what you want to be already denies, without you saying, the opposite of that. So it is just thinking of lovely and nice and feeling from that place. Go to the end, see your life how you want it to be, and live from that. Live from that feeling. What does it feel like? What does it look like? And keep that awareness and feeding that. That's what we found that's really helped us and helped a lot of people we've talked to, is feed the happiness, feed the love, sort of thing. Because that's what will grow within your life. And all we point you to is to try it for yourselves. Don't just take our word for it. Look within yourself. Everyone has happy thoughts, happy thinking. And it's putting your attention on that more and make it. It's like anything, if you've never done it before, it may take a bit of practice. But if
you're doing it now anyway.
But yeah, but you're just doing the opposite of how you practice so long thinking negative, then it's become a habit.
If people are really truthful and really think about it, it's because they've been thinking about or being that person that has this ailment or this problem. They're being that person.
Yeah, living in that state.
So they're assuming that they are that, or they're assuming that something's going to go wrong. Yeah. And when it goes wrong, they think, told you it would, because you get what you expect, don't you? So if you're really expecting it, you're assuming it to happen, it'll eventually show up, because it has to, because that's the way it works. Yeah. You start looking for it because you know it's going to happen, because you've assumed it. So you'll see the evidence where other people won't. Told you about that. Well, it's not that. Yeah, but you see it, because everyone's living in their own world.
Yeah.
So if you're assuming things all day long, and we always get shown the evidence, and that's why it becomes belief. Because you believe it yourself, then it shows up. It doesn't mean it shows up for other people.
No. It is your own assumptions and your own beliefs, but they're not necessarily true. In fact, most of them aren't true. It's what makes you feel.
If you feel
if you feel they are, they can be, but it's not trying to push that out your life or deny it or try and change it, because you'll just grow it. All it is put your attention on what it is you desire, not how to get it, not how to change yourself. Just see yourself living your best life. See yourself confident. See yourself happy. See yourself peaceful. Assume that new role. It is like changing your character, but you change it from within by feeling and seeing how you look. It's not about going in the 3D and dressing any different or doing your hair any different. It all starts within. And when you look over your life, you'll see it's always been that way. But you stress and you worry looks like it's coming outside in, but it never ever is. It's the starting place is inside outside.
Yeah, that's why all the books say as within
Yeah.
So without as above, so
there's
below.
a reason.
Yeah.
They all point to the same thing, and that's what we do. So it's, yeah, for this week, it's being aware, not trying to deny, to try and change, but put your attention on lovely and nice. Yeah. It is that simple.
Because if you're denying it, then you're putting your attention on that.
Yeah, you're putting on your attention on what you don't want, which will grow.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's it. Till next week. We'll post another one next Friday. Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.